You're building the empire
and we'll help you protect it.
because even the most powerful women
Still have trust issues.
If your professional can't clearly tell you what they do, tell you how much it's going to cost, or even what happens next, then they're not a professional.
And I'm going to say it louder. Everybody with a license is not safe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody with a brand is not qualified.
Okay.
So today, we're launching the thing.
Yeah, the thing.
The thing
Okay.
we wish existed a long time ago. I wish I had this thing
Okay.
when I first started out in business.
Yes.
Right. So we're going to talk about, what we're going to talk about today?
The trust issues.
Trust circle.
You all right?
Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
I'm waiting
so
on the
excited.
music. Dun, 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 dun. Right, because everybody with a logo ain't legit. And everybody, just because they have a business card, they may not have everything that it takes to back it up. So we're going to talk about receipts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't qualified, and receipts over referrals, right?
Yep. So welcome back to Trust Issues, where money meets mindset, legal meets
Yes.
legacy, and power meets protection. I'm one of your hosts, attorney Urenia Ricks-Johnson, and I have my great sister and co-host.
Yes. Erica Hall with EH Wealth Advisors, your wealth knowledge builder, here to serve you today.
Yes, we're excited. And we're going to talk about tools today to build wealth, wisdom, and a whole lot of truth telling today. We're going to tell a lot of truths today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put our money and tools where our mouth is, because this is educational content, right? It's not legal advice. It's not customizable financial advice. We're giving you general information that you can apply. But when it comes to the people that you work with, you need someone you can trust.
You do. And it's so important because, like we just said at the beginning, I wish I had known this going in.
Yeah,
Going in, especially like out of law school. I'm just all excited, partnering with people, just thinking it's a great time.
I'm ready to set the world on fire. Yes.
But
Me
just
too.
knowing what to look for and what to do and how to do I didn't have a roadmap and a guide. So I hope that this episode helps somebody that's out there, that's gun-ho out there to change the world. We're going to give you some practical advice.
Yeah, so let's talk about why we're doing this, because people are tired. People are exhausted. They're tired of being oversold, overpromised, underserved, and just straight up harmed by people who call themselves quote unquote professionals.
Yep, and the part that makes me mad is when people, when they realize that they were misled, because it doesn't look like a scam at first. It looks like confidence. It looks like charisma.
Yeah.
So people, people come to me and they
Yeah.
originally are just like, well, I just thought everything was good. I thought everything was okay. This person just seemed like they just knew everything. They answered the questions before I could even ask them.
Right.
And they were so excited to help me.
Right, the charisma. You said it when they got that Riz.
Riz.
But then you get the invoice. Or they're done with the work.
Right, or this is the agreement.
Oh, yeah, handshake. Yes, the handshake agreement. I mean, some people think that that's good enough.
I think the handshake is good because I think you do have to have a level of trust for people, but you still have to make sure that you have some things in writing. That's always
the
thing.
biggest thing I got burned on?
What?
My taxes. I got audited one year. And that's when I realized that the guy that did my taxes did not even sign my returns. He didn't put his name on it. And then when it was time for me to look for him, I couldn't find him.
Of course, because,
I got burned.
He is not and a bad professional doesn't just cost you money.
Yeah.
They cost you time.
Oh, my God.
They cost you credibility because
Peace.
all this time,
Yeah.
peace. And peace is the most expensive bill.
Yeah, so we decided to stop complaining about it and build the solution.
Let's build it.
Yeah, so introducing the Trust Issues Trust Circle.
Yep, it's our curated network of trusted professionals. People we vet.
We vet them.
People we stand behind.
We stand behind
And people we
them.
feature monthly across trust issues.
Yes, yes.
So we're going to make sure, and we also, I want to add this, we're going to bring in accountability. We're going to hold the professionals that
I
are
know
part
that's right.
of the trust circle
Yes.
accountable.
Yes.
For what we're going to be following up. We're going to be like, okay, how did you treat
this
you treat
client
Susie?
that we referred.
Did you treat her right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how one pro at a time, and the way that we're gonna build this trust circle is we're going to feature our professionals with monthly spotlights. We're going to invite them here on the podcast to talk about what they do, how they've served some of our clients, or how we've shared clients, because there's a shared experience, right?
It is.
Right.
It is.
So that people can actually meet them, know who's in the trust circle, and hear their voice, hear what they do, hear the passion and the expertise behind the service.
That's not just charisma.
Yeah. Oh, no. It ain't right. I know that's right.
It goes beyond that. And because
it's not just charisma.
Somebody referred me is not enough anymore.
Yeah.
Google is still out there, but we're talking about trust with confidence.
Yeah, trust with confidence. I think that goes a long way, because Google gives you so many options, and their whole algorithm, or the whole the SEO optimization. I'm learning the difference, right? It's who has optimized. It's not so much that you're the best. You just have been optimized to show up first at the top of the search engine.
And it really does not really qualify you.
Yeah.
Just because you're at the top of the search engine. But a lot of times people, they don't go beyond just that initial search to really look into who they're getting.
I know. If it ain't, do you realize like that when you do a search that there's more than one page? Who goes past the first page?
I know. If you ain't the first two options or the first three options, you can forget it.
I'm refining my search. I'm going to refine my search. If it's not, the first couple of options isn't what I'm looking for, then I'm going to, maybe I need to restate this a different way.
Or do something different.
Right.
That's true. Yep. So let's talk about it. Let's practically talk about this. Listeners, here are signs you're dealing with somebody who might be a liability and not an asset. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to do rapid fire. We're going to call out these things, okay?
Ooh, yeah.
All right, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Go ahead.
All right, so we got some red flags. They can't explain the process in plain language. Like you should be able to explain what you do to a sixth grader.
Yes.
Period.
Because most people, they don't reason beyond that sixth grade level. Mm-hmm. When we're dealing with people on a regular basis, and it doesn't mean that they're not educated that beyond that point. It's just when they're dealing with things, when they first are encountering things they want, because most of the time people want stuff and they're in search of those things, but they don't go beyond that sixth grade level to research. The average person.
Plain, I need it in plain, layman's, sixth grade me.
Yes.
Yeah.
ABC me.
Yeah.
Really. Or everything is urgent. Pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Sign right here. Sign right here.
They're pressure
I need you to
sale.
sign right here.
Look, I'll give you
right now.
The deal is only if you take it today.
Yes.
Oh,
right
I hate that.
Right now.
I hate
you got
that.
30 minutes.
I like to shop around.
Me too.
I like to shop around, and I just decided that shopping around sometimes is the time that you need to see that you're getting a good deal. Even if it's going to cost me a little bit more, it's still worth it, because you're not getting ready to pressure me into nothing.
And every good deal is not a good deal for you.
Right.
So understanding that it may be a good deal, every good deal may not be a good deal for you.
Right.
So understanding that even though it's a good deal, it just may not be for you.
Right.
And being okay to walk away from a good deal. And we understand this sometimes even with sales.
Yes.
Definitely. I can do it from the sales standpoint. Every good deal.
Every good
sale that I see.
Yes.
It's not for me.
It's not for me. And so you know what? I have learned I am in sales. I don't like to admit that I'm in sales, because I say I bring solutions, not products. But I've learned to make sure that what I'm offering is clear.
Yes.
What I'm offering is clear. And so I make sure to write down the scope of work. So not having clear deliverables and no scope of work. The scope of work says you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. And if 1, 2, 3, 4 wasn't what you asked for, then there's a miscommunication.
It is.
There's not a good fit. Now I'll talk about it from the sales, being the one who's providing the service. I can tell whether or not this is going to be a good client or not.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yes.
And I'll say, that I can see down the road where this is going. And so in order for us to stay on good terms, maybe we should look at something else.
And not being afraid to walk away. Because and then for us, we talk about every deal is not a good deal. Every client is not meant to be my client.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So everyone is not, and recognizing those things that I cannot give you what you're asking for. I cannot give you, even though I want to give it to you, you may need attention that maybe, honestly, I can't give you.
Right, yeah.
It may be outside of my wheelhouse or outside of my scope. It doesn't mean that, but I need to be upfront with you at the beginning to say, this is what I'm willing to do.
Yep. Or outside of your capacity because you can't afford the time.
You can't afford the time.
The time
and
that
that's
it's
true.
going to take to do a good job. And you can look up front and say, that's going to take a lot more time and dedication that just doesn't fit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also another red flag is pricing is mysterious until the bill hits.
You know what? That is so common. And here's the thing. Because we like to get the hookup. We love it when somebody says, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna hook you up. I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. Don't worry about it. You gonna be all right."
Famous last words. Those are the famous last words.
Right.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
And even if the mysterious bill doesn't come in the form of something written on paper, the worst kind is when it's an expected favor in return. Or you hook me up because I hooked you up.
Hook you up.
Yeah.
I need you to hook me up.
Yeah.
Or now I need you to do this for me. Yeah.
Right.
That's one
or
thing.
Or it's never ending. And so, that's
you still paying on it. Like it's been 4 years. Why am I still paying for this?
My price that what I would give or the value that I associated with something may not be the same value that you associate.
That's true.
With it. So the better it is written up front so that there's no misunderstanding because I don't owe you nothing.
I did already paid it.
Right.
And guess what? Who paid it all? Jesus paid it all.
That's right. He paid it all.
All to him,
I love it. Oh, no, ma'am. Nothing but love. Right.
But love.
Right. Okay, so another red flag is they don't ask you enough questions. Real pros ask a whole lot of questions up front. Now, I told you the story about the dude that I hired to build my website, and I had all these things and I want all these bells and whistles, things specifically that I wanted to do, and I was willing to pay a pretty fair price for it. He knew he couldn't do and build that website that I needed, but it was all like, oh yeah, I can do it, I can do it. And then every time when it was time for a deliverable to be looked at, it was like, well, you never sent me.
See what had happened.
You never sent me the information I needed. I'm like, just admit, dude, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to do it.
Yeah. That's a real red flag. Or they promise results they can't control.
That's just out of their control. Out of their control.
They make
don't know
unrealistic promises.
Yeah.
That I can get it to you for 24 hours. And
so he was outsourcing. The work to somebody else. He provided the contract, and he got the money, and he was outsourcing for a lower price, but he wasn't building the site. I hated that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's too much when you're dealing with people and then you're trying to get a good service and then they're giving you these in response and then you have to try to figure out what's going on, figure out still getting your product, still figuring out what to do now that you don't have what you thought you were originally going to get.
Yeah.
It adds a whole lot of pressure, and it disrupts your peace.
It does. So I say you do the legwork up front. You do the legwork up front. It helps in the back end, but I think that's the whole reason why you need a trust circle.
You need a trust circle.
Yeah.
And here's a big one, though. They make you feel like you're behind, so you'll panic buy.
Yeah.
Make you feel, oh, you got to hurry up and get this. So, you're
Yeah.
behind. People have gotten this already. If you don't get it by the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's going to be over.
I can't guarantee that whole thing could collapse.
Mhm.
You know.
You got to get in now.
Right.
Get in now.
Yeah. Well, I think that if they need you to panic purchase, then that sounds more like a predator, not a professional.
Say that again. I need you to say that again.
It sounds like a predator. Don't it feel like a predator?
Somebody that's trying to prey on your emotions.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's it. That's important that we look into that. We got to make sure that what members get, make it irresistible. They make it so much. So, but we're going to talk today about professionals. So if you're listening today, if you're the real deal, this is what we want. This is what we want you to get.
Yeah, we want to make sure that being a part of the trust circle is something that you don't want to pass up, because most of my clients come from word of mouth referrals. I have never paid for ad space and received the type of clients that I want. I'm not gonna say I've never purchased ad space, but the kind of ad space that I buy is not going to bring in the type of clients that I want. I may have done some things on social media, what have you, just to test out the waters, but great quality clients who have been with me for years, who they already know what to expect when we sit down. In fact, when I sit down with the assumption that you've already been given the information. You already know about me.
Exactly.
You already know what to expect, because you came from a warm introduction or a referral. And so that's why it makes being a part of the trust circle so irresistible, because we're talking about professionals who have proven themselves, who have a reputation that you know people who can vouch for them and vouch for their work. And so if you're professionals and you're listening, here you get rotation in the trust circle as the feature of the month.
Yes, and you'll get an interview on trust issues, full episode plus clips.
All right. Yes, that's
get a
what we want your social media to connect. You get to share. You'll be able to promote it on your social media platforms, and you'll build your trust circle.
Yeah, and when the trust circle directory goes live, you'll be listed on there. So it's a lot of benefits to being a part of this trust circle.
Yeah. And I think even just for those who have been in the business for a while, those who have who may be just getting started, one of the greatest things that you can do when you're just getting started, because I remember when, is knowing how to decipher through all the mess. And when I say mess, I mean memberships, chambers, this business organization, this networking group, this group over here. I've done it all. And I remember looking back at what I spent throughout the year to be a member of these organizations, and then looking at the business that it brought me. It didn't add up.
It did not.
Yeah.
It was just doing things just to be doing it, right?
It was networking. It was schmoozing and rubbing elbows. But if that don't turn into business for me, it's not worth it.
There's no fruit.
Yeah.
We want a fruitful return. You want to be able to see the benefit real time. You want to see those things. So we have created this trust circle, so not only would it be beneficial for us, but it's beneficial for everyone involved. So we want to be a part of a circle that provides fruitfulness and making each other better. I can say this, we've talked about this before. You've made my life better, as far as enhance my life better.
I was about to do a praise dance.
So those things that
here, I feel
that's
the same
within
way.
the trust circle. So
Yeah.
that, to me, that's what this is about. This is about us admonishing and bringing each other to, as the Bible talks about, good works or to become better.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what I want people to understand about the trust circle. It's about making each other better, helping our clients, but it's also about the whole thing of this is just not just a group.
Yeah.
We are going to be holding each other accountable.
Right.
We are going to be all of us have ethics. All of us are going to be transparent. And we'll have real values.
Yeah.
Right?
Because like I said, you can buy ads, but you can't buy trust.
You cannot.
But you can earn it. And we'll show you, and we'll help show you how. And this isn't a pay to play kind of thing. This isn't that, because I can't stand that. So we're not selling access. We're building credibility.
We're building credibility,
Yeah.
and it's going to be cross promotion. We don't have to worry about, we are going to be promoting each other. When we feature you, you bring your people too. So everyone is going to bring their own people. And we are going to promote together in order to build each other, so everybody wins. So it's more of a win-win as opposed to what I'm trying to get from you and what you're trying to get from me. We're going to just try to make sure everybody wins.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just talking about that pie, slices of the pie. Everybody can get a slice. It's not. I learned this term a few years ago, the zero-sum game. That's that fear mongering that it's only so many in resources that it's not enough to go around. But as you just quoted, I'm gonna quote another one. My father owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. The silver and the gold and everything is mine, says the Lord. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. That means that, you know how I identify wealth? Wealth is access to whatever you need when you need it.
That's true.
Money, you can't put a price on that. You can't put a price. Now I know money can buy many things, and you need money to make stuff happen. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying that even with limited means, even with, whatever it is that you're working with, if you have access to get in the door that you don't have the money to get in, oh my God, that is just a great asset to have.
It's a great
thing.
thing.
So having access to whatever you need when you need it.
That's true. And it's about just making sure that you do have that access, and then you're around people that are like-minded and that are looking to provide that access for you, and you provide access for them.
Yeah, every time something happens or something good, and they're like, the Lord put you on my mind, or dropped you in my spirit, and I decided to call you and bring you in on this deal.
That's true. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's it. So we're going to talk about, we're saying that if you want the spotlight, but you don't want accountability, you're not trust circle material. So we're going to hold you accountable, because we hold each other accountable.
We
right?
do.
So it's not going to be anything that we are going to that we don't do ourselves.
Yes.
So we're bringing you into our circle.
Yes.
Right. So we're going to do that.
And listen, what we're going to be looking at, we're just going to be looking at your credentials. If you say you're licensed, you have passed the state boards or legitimate business practice, how do you look up professionals, educating our folks on that information. If you want to look up the reputation of a financial advisor, you go to broker.com and you look up brokercheck.com, and you're able to look up the history and the reputation of advisors. How do you check the reputation? Because man, I've been burned. Doing this episode, I'm thinking about
bring it back.
Yes, I'm thinking about contractors. There should be a contractor database.
Overall, when they got to register.
Yeah.
So we can look them up, right? What you been doing? Did you steal somebody else?
Oh my goodness. That's what it should be. So yes, they need to be in the trust circle. But I'd say these are non-negotiable type things, because if you can't explain it, you shouldn't be selling it.
Say it again.
And if you can't back it up, that is not your profession.
It's not, because you should know this like the back of your hand. If this is you, then you should know it.
Yeah.
So trust circle members, they're going to live by a code.
Right.
Say it with me, Erica.
All right. No gimmicks, just receipts. Protect the people. Build legacy, not liability. Clarity over confusion. I like that. And service over sales. That's good.
That's what we're expecting.
All right. No gimmicks, just receipts. I like that.
That's it.
All right. So we're going to blow you up all year. And we just are looking for those who are ready to rock with us. And we're going to grow together. We're not going to get burned out because 2026 is all about getting, the reset. We already talked about the reset, getting your things in order. And you don't have to try to be great at all things. You need some trusted professionals on your team.
Yes. So we record multiple episodes per month, but we are going to feature a Trust Circle Pro per month.
Yeah. So that's gonna be cool.
Every feature will become a campaign. We're gonna give you all of the bells and whistles connected to being a Trust Issues Pro.
Yeah. Okay. So before we go, we got just a few minutes left. Just a few minutes left. Let's tell them how to sign up by going to our website at trustissues.live. That's trustissues.live, and there's a link right at the top of the page that says "Be on the show."
Yes, and then listeners, if you already have someone you trust, send them the link from our website.
Yes.
Don't keep the good people to yourself. Let's spread them around. If you got somebody you trust, have them apply on our website, Trust Circle Applicant, and we will connect with them.
Yep, put that in the notes. And we look forward to seeing you, talking to you, and connecting with you and bringing you into our Trust Circle.
We're excited.
All right, Urenia, that's it. It's time to go. It's time to go. I was in a restaurant the other day, and they played that song.
So they was telling y'all something, right? Without telling you.
Wait a minute. What was so crazy about it is there was no music playing the whole time. It's a food restaurant. It's a sports bar. Mm-hmm. No music, okay? There's probably like 15 TVs around the sports bar. They got basketball on. They had golf. They had curling, the Olympics on. It's packed full of people, but the bartenders and the waitresses, they was ready to go, so they turned the lights on. Nobody moved, and I heard one of the waitresses say, I'm ready to go home." And then next thing I know, they started playing Too Short.
Yeah. So I mean, that's another way to get you going. So
right.
We're excited about this. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to Trust Issues. We got some great things coming up.
That's right. Come on, pay us attention. All right. See you. Bye.
Bye.